Hi everyone, Azri here. I'm a founder of Primus Vision Private Limited. I'm also a founder of Human Success Factor, a program we'll share with you in a moment. I'm a safety officer with Ministry of Manpower Singapore. It's great to meet you guys and tuning in to this video, and love to see you guys attending the World Safety Congress. I'll be sharing with you about exploring the desired behavior for organizational success. Okay, before I move on, let's get connected to our social media through Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, and even YouTube. Right? Let me share with you a bit about the overall overview about this program, about the background in a moment before I share with you about the solution, okay, through this program. Are you frustrated with so many safety programs, yet the culture in your organization did not improve? Many companies have spent tons of money and to implement initiative after initiative, program after program, and yet they did not see the result that they want. And we wonder why, right? And sometimes you see accident statistics just plateau, a few of fluctuating, but the result is still the same. Okay, although many of these attributes to people carelessness of a poor safety attitude, and most of this is triggered by a deeply ingrained unsafe behavior, which I'm going to share with you in a moment. I've been a bit of research for 5 to 6 years already, and I've seen the result from the program that I did previously, and I can see that to achieve those, right, is a long, strong leadership, and cultivating a good safety behavior. And in fact, Harvard Business Review, coaching an employee will result in the following, right? Overcome costly time-consuming performance problem, strengthen employee skill, boost productivity, develop a deep bench of talent, and improve employee retention. I will share a bit about how does this program really help you, and hope it will benefit you guys, and we will get connected if you have any question later, right? Okay, without further ado, let me just introduce to you this program called Human Success Factor. This particular program has been developed for many, many years. I began creating this program through this program called SHINE. That is a behavior-based safety program which I've created for many years, and I in fact have tested this program to a couple of companies already. I even have tested this program to my own company. Okay, the result is external statistic over 1 year have reduced into 50%, which translated into a cost saving of more than 50,000 or even more, okay, due to all these accident claim and so on, right? And over the years, I've seen that I want to put in more information or more sharing or to strengthen this program further. I've inserted this particular mindset shift through the book called Success Principle by the author, Mr. Jack Canfield. Right, to adapt a bit about leadership, majority of this particular program is triggered or have included of the use of success emotion management, right? Then over the years, I've wanted to find something that could actually show with you what is your current culture. That's where I stumbled into this program called Organization Zoo, or in short, OGZOO. This is a powerful profiling tool, which I'm going to share with you in a moment. This particular organization behavior DNA will be able to tell you what is your current culture current culture, and how you can work together to achieve your desirable goal or outcome. All right, let's go. To begin with, let me share with you a bit about the Organization Zoo first, right? Okay, this particular program has been created by a good friend of mine, by Dr. Arthur Shirley. Okay, he had visited Singapore many years ago. And in fact, this particular program has been used for in many organizations, for example, RMIT, Cadbury, and even NASA, to name a few. And this particular program have even flew as far as Europe, Singapore, Australia, Indonesia, and Russia, and even Myanmar, right? That's introduced by me like 3 years ago. Okay, so a bit about the OGZOO. I know you have seen many profiling tools out there. Okay, there is a lot of profiling tool, which normally a typical profiling tool you have seen, they will tell you this is your particular strength and this is your weakness. Okay, you need to work on your weaknesses You need to first strengthen your strength, and you need to use your strength to achieve your desirable goal, right? But this particular, the unique about this particular tool is it does not profile an individual. Okay, it doesn't put you in a box and tell you this is your restriction. All right, it's supposed to remove you out of the box because we, as a human being, are much powerful than that. Okay, because we react, okay, according to situation, according to scenario. You react differently when in terms of crisis. You react differently when in terms of peacetime. Example, you react differently when you have a lot of money. You react differently we have no money. Yeah. Okay. I have been there. Just let me share with you a bit about that. Okay. I'm not going to share with you the whole lot of it. Okay. There is actually a bit of wording there could actually further explain about what is all about. Is all about. Okay. Let me just zoom into the most top corner where you can see that particular boat, right? Where a lot of animals on the boat. Some of them are not on the boat, some of them are on the sea, some have their own small boat, and some of them are on the boat. And you wonder why, right? Okay, this particular boat, vessel, or ship, okay, is to represent your company. So the boss over there is a lion, very authority figure, will set the direction, mission, vision, and where it's supposed to head. Right? Apparently, the boat or the ship will have to determine their route for them to move. And if you can see from this picture alone, you can see that some of them are putting effort, okay? And yet the boat is not struggling to move. And you are seeing some of them just, the one with the jackal, right? Or hyena, okay, was doing the drumming. These are like your cheerleader. You never rode a boat, but it's important to have cheerleader. But is it important to have cheerleading all the time without putting effort? This is an example of this is an example of the task that is required for them. And some of them are rowing, some of them are not. Some of them choose to row on their own boat, right? Some of them just stay low, or some of them choose not to do anything. As long as my company move, I move. As long as my company don't move, I will just cut the line and I'm out of here, right? And is this the kind of behavior that you want in the organization, right? And you wonder why, even though you have set vision after mission every year, and yet a lot of us or a lot of employee does not have the same direction or same mindset. Okay, it goes to do with the leadership of the organization. And you can see below, that is the outcome, right? The one with this green, dark green, green and yellow and even red. Okay, that is an example of profiling tool that we will do after a brainstorming session. Okay, let's move towards the next slide. I'll show you what happened after the zoo. Okay, let's say you have explored about your current culture. Okay, and you know where you're supposed to head, and you know what is the current problem. Okay, so I want to share a bit about the program. Okay, under the second part of the program, or the mindset shift tool, I have in fact used a bit about this tool called the success principle, and he has been working for a lot of companies. I've been using this company for a lot of organization, and this particular segment, I don't take a whole lot about this book. I just take a few segments of it, and majority of it comes into this particular topic, right? And I believe that in terms about safety, okay, topic number one is very important. It takes 100% responsibility for your life, because they must ensure the safety of them before they ensure the safety of others. So by taking 100% responsibility, it's like taking responsibility of their every action that they do when they perform their task or their job that's given by their supervisor, right? And the next part or topic is we talk about gratitude. Okay, I'm not going to go through in detail about gratitude. This is one of the important factors. When your employees show gratitude, okay, they will work very sincere, which encompass into will translate into better productivity and even better safety. And of course, we will talk about life purpose, some of the words define the outcome, and how does word actually can improve, motivate employee, and some word that used by supervisor could actually destroy their company due to emotion factor. Okay, so choose the correct words in order for you to motivate or even to kill the employee. Okay, this is an important factor which I will share inside my program. Okay, and topic number 5 is about broken agreement and promises. This is where when we're gonna build agreement, because as long as we have a direction, we have a mission, say that, okay, let's work towards this particular goal. The moment you broke that promises, that you don't deliver, what will happen to your employees' morale? And again, they will actually translate it into their behavior. How are they going to perform in future? Are they going to work safely? Are they going to focus on their job, or are they going to just go with the flow and just complete the time frame given to them? And from, for example, 9 to 5 or 9 to 6, and then they're out here, and they will just resume their normal life without having much commitment in the company. And last topic that I have even chose is called the victory log. All right, and this is an important segment whereby you need to understand that or to appreciate your employees' achievement. Okay, not only about appreciating your employee achievement as individual, they must learn how to appreciate their achievement themselves, their victory, because they may have achieved certain outcome, best safety, best leadership, maybe in school and so far and so forth. Okay, this is a very important factor because it could actually bring the best in your employee. Okay, and at the end of the day, the whole particular segment of just mindset shift tool alone will motivate, inspire your employee to work towards productivity and even safety. They will be performing, towards high performance, and that will translate into both outcome. Okay, so we will look into the next part about this program, which I'll share with you about the SHINE program. Okay, I have made some enhancement to the SHINE program. This particular SHINE program, like any other behavior-based safety, they will focus on leadership. That means I put there under management alignment. So the observation and intervention is one of, I would believe to be one of the important or critical part about behavior, whereby you will educate your employee to be able to observe and intervene successfully. Okay, the word is called successfully because intervention is not successfully, it will not have a desirable outcome. And workers' involvement is important because about 80 to 70% about the employees' workforce come from worker. If you don't engage the worker, you will be missing the recipe for success. KPI is to set certain milestone, because if human being we don't set any KPI, they will not work toward that particular milestone. Okay, and of course, when you talk about KPI being achieved, there will be a certain kind of incentive. Incentive don't have to be monetary, but this is an incentive that will be agreed upon by the employer and the employee. Right? I'm not going to further talk about coaching. Okay, these are basic steps about coaching. Okay, whereby I will teach the supervisor, or we will educate the supervisor or the employee on how to perform coaching. Okay, I believe safety coaching is today will be a crucial factor, because not only about intervention, not only about telling, not only about sharing information, but how are you going to coach, guide them to be able to, in order for the employee to perform their work successfully. Okay. Then during the coaching program, these are the few components that I believe that we will look into in order for us to give them a score, right? Before we give them the incentive that is required. Okay, we focus on leadership. Number one, leadership of the supervisor, okay, or direct superior. We focus on communication. We focus on competency, how they engage, level engagement, for compliance, supervision, and even safe condition. And I do not want, if you look at this particular focus, the focus is all along positivity. Okay, a lot of us safety guys are very tuned to look at hazard, pretty much along negativity. Okay, or looking into unsafe act, unsafe behavior. Again, is along negativity. Right? And you knew that the main objective of even audit or inspection is along looking into compliance rather than non-compliance. So by this score, I want to tell the employee, look, your scoring will not be based on your unsafe act or non-compliance. It will be based on your performance. These are the criteria of performance. Meaning we're looking into something good. If you be able to perform, we will give it to you without ever even to consider. Right, and we will give it to you, we give the incentive to you, we will recognize you so that it will motivate you to perform better. Right, okay, so to just wrap up, this is the last slide of all. To just wrap up, I wanted to share with you about this whole collective of this human success factor. The main outcome of this particular program is along leadership, because we believe that without leaders, that nothing can move. We need leaders to make changes because there will be a top-down approach before you can see the bottom-up feedback. Okay, and I believe today we need to focus on emotion management. People are getting smarter. People are getting a lot of knowledge out there. Okay, but emotion plays a part in our success of safety, because without proper emotion, without understanding their problem, without understanding their issue, without understanding how to interact with them, we will not be able to produce a high performance team. At the end of the day, people stay with the company because they love their leader, not because they love the job. Okay, not entirely. Okay, sometimes people tend to leave their job not because of because of their leaders. And you see, it's not because of the job, because they can always find the passion of their job elsewhere. But to find a very strong leader with a very strong emotion, intelligence, that is what we inculcate into this program. Okay, and there will be certain protocol or steps, right, to actually to move the mindset shift into influence, whereby with a very strong persona, strong meta strategies, the supervisor will be able to influence their team members to work safely. At the end of the day, all this particular program, okay, whatever initiative that we have, it will be always towards the benefit of showing care to the employee. At the end of the day, we care for our employees. We treat them like family members. So if you treat your family members, with care, and I believe your team member is another family that you need to care for. At the end of the day, the whole objective is to make sure that we come in one piece, we go back in one piece. Okay. Hopefully, my very short sharing have given you some insights about how these human success factor will be able to benefit you, be able to make some changes and some progress with the company. To find out more about this program, you can email me at this email, azril@promisevision.com, and hopefully you'll be able to ask me any question later. I'll be able to address this if I never shared with you, because I only a few minutes to share with you about this program. And let's get connected in social media or even in email. Okay, hope my sharing can benefit you, and I hope to see you guys soon. Okay, till then, work safely, right, and have a great day.